that you want to show people that you're not just a bum. You're more than just a lottery. So welcome back everybody to another video. Today's topic is that most people are too lazy to be wealthy. And this leads me on to a little story of somebody in the UK won £109 million. And you know, that was a big discussion at work. And all of a sudden you're imagining your ideal lifestyle, you know, spending money that you've never experienced before, thinking about all the trips, freedom, luxury, food, experiences in general. You know, you're just going from an average person working your 9 to 5 to go into being a millionaire overnight. It is crazy, you know what I mean? Everyone knows that they're not going to win, but it just gives you that spark of hope. I watched this thing once on YouTube. Oh, what would you do if you had £1 million? And then basically people say what they wanted, and then he's like, but you realize you spent 90% of it on material goods or like trips and experiences as well. This is why most people can't be wealthy, because even when they do have money, they splash it. He never said you have to spend it on material goods and possessions. You could have invested in yourself, you know, learned to make more money, you know, invest in maybe in financial advisors. The wider majority spend it within seconds in their mind, like it's monopoly money. It's not real. Most people, one, don't have the drive to be wealthy. Everyone's quite comfortable being at home, living the day-to-day lifestyle, you know, not doing more than expected. Two, most people don't know what to do with that money once they get it. You know, it's a common thing that people say money doesn't solve all problems or doesn't solve everything. And yeah, that's obviously true for certain things, like you're not going to bring someone back from the dead. For me personally, I feel like money can really fix majority of all your problems that you can have in your life. Like your mental health is going to be good because you can do anything you want. Your well-being is going to be good because you can do anything you want. Your family, friends, everyone else is going to be looked after. Anything that you can imagine, you can buy. Of course, you can't buy friends, but if you didn't have any friends before you had money, that's not just gonna change. You're just gonna have fake friends. I feel like money can aid you in bettering your life in like any realm possible that you can think of. Probably someone thinking I'm being insensitive, but I just genuinely think like if you had 100 million, 99% of your problems would be solved. Anytime that the lottery gets mentioned, I like to ask the question, if you won 5 million tomorrow, would you quit your job? And like, to no one's surprise, everyone says yes. It really did make me deep that no one's in their job because they love it. It's only for the money. And of course that's just obvious, like everyone's in their job for money, but you spend like 70% of your life at work. You're at work more than you're at home with a family. Everyone's just there slaving away doing something that they're just doing. They're just settling because it, you know, pays the bills. Of course you need to put food on the table and a roof over your head, but it's like it's a shame that everyone feels like stuck, that they have to stay in the same place, that they can't take risks and do things that they actually want to do because they're stuck in a system of having bills, buying things that they can't afford, getting paid, spending all of it like within a week. A lot of people say the job security is good, being employed. Obviously it's good, you know, you get your holiday pay and you get your perks, but you are at the same time being capped from your full potential, what you can actually earn if you went out on your own. And yeah, obviously there's pros and cons, but everyone settles even though you have these dreams and goals that you want to achieve. If you had the funds, of course you'd be doing it. A lot of people don't want to put the same funds that they put into these gimmicks. It's gambling at the end of the day. But all of a sudden people don't have money when it actually comes to investing in themselves. It's funny that people don't want to invest in themselves, but they're happy to invest in their company by doing overtime, you know, outside of their contracted hours. People will literally, you know, run at the opportunity to do overtime because they want every single penny that they can make. But there's just not enough hours in the day for you to make the dream amount of money that you want. It's just not feasible, especially when a lot of people are being paid like minimum wage. My thing is that at my work, yeah, there's overtime, and obviously I've done overtime. I do think to myself, I've already spent 5 or 7 days working for the company. Do I want to now spend another 2 days spending like building out someone's dream? I'm thinking to myself, well, no, I don't. I'd rather do things that I want to do. Not to say that I'm being productive every single weekend. Spending time doing things that I actually want to do that I think will better my future. You know, taking time to learn new skills, to do new things, have new experiences. That's what I find valuable. And obviously in the beginning, it's not going to pay. You're not going to see anything. You can only reap the fruits of your labor later on by making baby steps and actually being consistent and persistent. Basically, you just stop wishing and start doing. Obviously, it comes full circle again back to the lottery, because that's what the lottery is. You're just wishing, you're hoping, you have this glimmer of hope that you're gonna win and your life's gonna change. In reality, it's not gonna change. Yeah, people win, but it's like 1 in 14 million chance. And I'm not saying don't play the lottery, because do what you want. Yeah, so I went into Tesco to get some food, feeling a bit peckish. Went over to the bakery. I see some people buying cigarettes. I think I was bitching to the lady saying like, oh, why would you waste your money on cigarettes? Like, it's just disgusting. She was like, yeah. And then I was like, yeah, I mean, it's the same for the lottery as well. Like, it's just a waste of money. And she said to me, you've got to be in it to win it. Yeah, I deeped it. I was like, it's true. If you don't shoot, you can't score, kind of thing. That little ideology works for both the lottery and just in life in general. I know this isn't like reinventing the wheel and some next eye-opening light bulb moment. It's quite obvious, but a lot of people don't give themselves the opportunity to grow by actually positioning themselves in the right, area and the right things, or purchasing the things that they actually need to progress, like their books, equipment, tools, whatever it is. When it comes to, buying food or playing the lottery, all of a sudden everyone has money. Because if you say to someone in 5 years, you have a great chance of being successful if you take action now, buying the things that you need, taking action. People are like, nah, that's long. Everyone thinks short term. No one cares about making long-term money. Everyone wants quick money. Okay, this is a little question I want you to think about. Would you rather be given £1 million and then you're able to grow your own empire, develop it from the ground up, or would you rather just be given 10 million? Few people say, I'd rather build up my own thing. I mean, I've said that myself actually, because it's like a prideful thing. Like, you want to build up your own thing. Like, you want to show people that you're not just a bum. You're more than just a lottery. That you actually have skills, that you are capable of doing things. You have qualifications. Because, you're trying to save face. When you deep it, no one actually cares. No one cares. Yeah, cool. Yeah, wow. Yeah, you made the money. Building your empire by yourself. You can obviously still build the empire with the 10 million. I think a lot of people might think, oh, what will other people think if I'm just giving a handout? And even if they do care, what is it to you? Like, why do you care? You're the one with 10 million. I don't know. It's just a little something I was thinking about. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. So please let me know what you think in the comments. Hopefully, he was able to get some sort of value from this video. And anyways, in a bit.